Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to Channel 89.9 WCNR for news on the go in the 920. This is your host, Mackenzie McGregor, starting you off with today's international headlines. Hundreds of fake COVID-19 vaccines seized in South Africa, Interpol says. South African police have seized hundreds of fake COVID-19 vaccines and arrested 4 suspects in connection with the haul, the Interpol Global Police Agency said. This comes after Interpol issued a global alert in December to law enforcement across its 194 member countries, warning them to prepare for organized crime networks targeting COVID-19 vaccines, both physically and online. Some 2,400 doses containing the fake vaccine were found at a warehouse in Germiston, where officers also recovered a large quantity of fake 3M masks, the agency said on Wednesday on its website. Swinging on over to news in the States today, Colorado hunter is banned from 48 states after poaching spree. A hunter from Colorado Springs has been permanently banned from hunting in 48 states, including Colorado, after he pleaded guilty to several poaching charges across the state. Colorado Parks and Wildlife said hearing examiner Stephen Cooley decided last week to permanently suspend hunting privileges for Aniki Veit Kapu, 28, after he pled guilty. Kapu was accused of killing 12 deer, 2 turkeys, and a bighorn sheep ram across 3 Colorado counties. In Badger State headlines today, Wisconsin is receiving 47,000 doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccine next week. Wisconsin will receive 47,000 doses next week of the newly approved coronavirus vaccine from Johnson & Johnson, an amount Governor Tony Evers calls a game changer in the state's fight against COVID-19. The news came the same day teachers, child care workers, grocery store employees, and others in a group of about 700,000 became eligible for the vaccine. Under the increasing numbers, the state was urging people to check its vaccine availability map of local providers. And now for a quick public service announcement from our sponsors at Haven House. Haven House provides temporary shelter and services to Green Bay's dependent and neglected children. To make it in today's world, these troubled and abused youngsters need love, caring, and direction. Foster parents can give these kids the chance they deserve. Learn how you can make a difference in a child's life. Becoming a foster parent, training sessions begin on June 2nd. For more information, call Haven House at 555-123-4567. Again, that's 555-123-4567. Thank you again to Haven House for sponsoring today's newscast. In news from our state capital, parent and infant taken to hospital after rollover crash. Town of Madison first responders rescued a parent and their young child from a single car crash Monday night, after the car left the road and rolled over several times. According to the Madison Fire Department, Town of Madison police first spotted the vehicle several hundred feet off of Fish Hatchery Road near the Beltline just before midnight. Officials reported the driver was ejected from the car in the crash, while the infant was still strapped into their car seat inside of the vehicle. Rounding us out in sports today, Irv Cross, pioneering black sports analyst, dies at 81 years old. Irv Cross, the former Pro Bowl defensive back who became the first black man to work full-time as a sports analyst on national television, died on Sunday. He was 81 years old. He joined CBS as an analyst after retiring from the game, covering several sports before teaming up with Musburger, George, and Jimmy the Greek Snyder on the NFL Today in 1975. Cross left the network in 1994 and later served as athletic director at Idaho State and Macalester College in Minnesota. The Philadelphia Eagles, with whom Cross spent 6 of his 9 NFL seasons, said Cross's son Matthew confirmed his father died near his home in Roseville, Minnesota. The cause of death was not provided. And now finishing us off with weather, tonight we're going to see patchy fog before 4 a.m. and Tuesday watch out for fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise partly sunny skies with highs coming in at 63 degrees and lows around 39. Wednesday again look for sunny skies, highs around 68 and lows around 30. Thank you again for tuning into Channel 89.9 WCNR for news on the go in the 920. This is your host, Mackenzie McGregor, signing off.